This is why you still struggle with dating at the age of 30. It's because you believe that figuring out your money, status, and everything out, like physique, it's gonna solve your women problem. But you know what? It's just like saying that I want to get better with swimming, right? I want to be a swimmer, but you know what? I'm just gonna work on my generic muscles, go into the gym, build my physique, and I'm gonna just figure it out somehow randomly. That's what you're trying to do right now. So, same thing with me. Asian parents, they've been telling me I have to focus on my studies, you can date later, right? Figure out the money part first. That's what they've been telling me. But you know what? I didn't have a girlfriend for 27 years. And I was always thinking that I'm gonna figure it out eventually. I'm gonna get that 10 out of 10 beautiful girl that I looked on Instagram, and somehow it's gonna happen. But why not think of it as something of a skill set? Social skills, right? We go to the gym to build muscles. But there, for some reason, we have this weird expectation that if we figure out everything else except for dating and social skills, we're gonna get the dream woman. Like, it doesn't work that way, guys. I've been there. Now I'm 30 and I've been dating a lot of women for the last 3 years only because I've been specifically working on this one part of my life, socializing and meeting women, right? Talking to women is a skill set. Because you know what? Guys who are actually in their logical mindset, it's really hard to be engaging, if you know what I mean. If you see your most entertaining friends, who are they? Are they those nerd guys talking about science? Or are they those guys who know how to who know how to have fun, who knows how to generally talk to people, right? Social skills. So if you just leave it out on luck, you're not going to solve it, guys. Okay? So here's the thing. I started out with approaching women on the street. I don't know how you guys are viewing this, but I don't think dating apps is like a good option, to be honest, right? I've tried it. I went on 2 dates. It's not that much, I know, but I went on 2 dates. They were both Korean. And the funny thing is, they both didn't look like their photos. And also, I don't know why, but they had those are the worst dates I had for some reason, right? I'm not gonna say like everyone on that app is weird, but that's what happened. So anyway, I learned cold approach pickup. I got 3-4 coaches to get better in this area, right? I was super serious about this area just because like I was suffering so much. No girlfriend for 27 years, having no good loyal friends. I guess maybe that's because of me, because I lack social skills. But yeah, I had to work on that, just like building muscles. So long story short, you're just not working on the right thing, right? And the highest return on investment for you guys to start meeting hot girls is approaching girls on the street, right? Imagine you're on a dating app. It's really hard to get a quality woman. It's really hard. Like, there's so much competition, but there's so little men. There's almost no men approaching women on the street. That's why it works so well. Okay? So next time, if you're thinking, why don't I have consistent dates? Just go out and approach women. Okay? So before I end this video, I'm gonna give you one short tip on how to approach, okay? Because I've been coaching over 120 men so far, so I do know a thing or two. So here's the thing, guys. The reason why you're successful with your job and not with women is because you overthink, right? Your overthinking brain helps you to cope with the insecurities and negative thoughts, especially when you're in business, especially when you're trying to solve your work problems. But overthinking actually stops you from socializing with women, especially when you're talking to women, okay? So first thing you should do is notice that you're tense, okay? Just like swimming. When you're swimming, the first thing you want to learn is to let go of the tension, okay? So the first thing I want you to do is start meditating, right? Meditation is very good even in mid conversations because you learn how to relax, right? Relax. If negative thoughts come in, I don't look good enough, she's better looking than me, I don't deserve her. What you do is just focus on your body. Instead of thinking about what to say, what's the perfect line, no, you go into your body, you relax, and have a nice conversation. That's it. If you know how to do that, you're top 10%. I promise you. Because here's the thing, guys, like you can work on everything else, like, oh, what to say, what are the small mannerisms, like what's the mindset, like everything helps, but it's not your bottleneck. Imagine there's a pipeline, right? Water's moving through. There's like point A, point B, and point C. The biggest point that you're lacking is that you're tense, right? Just like exam situation. After the exam, you remember everything, but at the pressure, you don't remember anything because you're pressured. You need to let go. You need to learn how to relax, okay? Meditation. So once you solve that problem of tensing up and learning how to release, everything else is secondary. The water is flowing already, okay? Now, then, you figure out something else. So if you're just starting out, I need you to relax. Meditation, 5 minutes a day before you go out, and let me know how it works.